Zager here. Today, all Prizrak were required to report to the reading room for a mandatory audience with the overseer. Wait, I'm sorry, correction. The few and the proud were pleasantly surprised to find themselves graced by a visit from the big cheese himself. His Majesty treated our hometown heroes to a few select passages from his manifesto. And after all the applause, he even sat down to sign a few copies. So about this time, I'm off. I'm wandering the halls, doing a bit of reconnaissance when some FOB Prizrak found me and dragged me along. As luck would have it, I had a manifesto with me. But it wasn't any old manifesto. It was mine. The edited version, where the pages are filled with righteous invective and disciplined truth. Like I've said before, my manifesto is the old man's death warrant. A summons for all the evil he's wrought into this place and beyond. Well, at least it will be once I can crank out enough copies. I'm kind of running a one-man opera here. Where was I? Oh yeah. So, all of a sudden here I am, being hustled up to the podium to meet the man himself. And before I can hide the book, he snatches it out of my hands, opens it up to the first page. Behind the mask, I'm white as a sheet. I'm waiting for him to look down to see my, improvements. I froze. And he just smiles, that big plastic smile at me, and kissed me as John Hancock, under the words, "Best wishes." So he hands it over. Off I go, and, well, here I am. I wonder if that smug Triglazoff could appreciate the irony of signing his own death warrant. I know I do. I have a treat for you today, kids. Today, I have got a book review for you. No, it's not the manifesto. It's one of the overseer's earlier efforts. It's a little self-help manual from the late 90s with this rather dubious title. There it is. Defrag Your Mind, the Pursuit of Happiness in a Computer Age. This could be the biggest waste of printed pages ever to burden a bookshelf. I mean, this makes Mein Kampf look like Anne of Green Gables. Now, on page 1, he states, and I'm quoting here, "Disorganization is the single greatest threat to the continued existence of modern society." So, not genocide, not nuclear proliferation, not government oppression, not Wall Street. Clutter! Oh, man. I wish you could see this. This is got to be the ugliest dust jacket photo I've ever seen. Awful tie, worse haircut, nice sweater, jerk. This book starts by reminding us that we're all essentially supercomputers with an emphasis on the word super. It's cute. Next, he explains how we can simplify our lives, be even happier, by cleansing our minds of thoughts that are impure on the level of psychological honesty and filled with resentment and spiritual shallowness. Blah, 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 blah. Basically, this book is all about the whitewashing of the ugly truth and recasting it as beautiful lies. He thinks clutter's the problem. Well, I'd hate for him to see this place. Although, on second thought, maybe I should invite him over sometime for a little glasnost. Blow his mind. Literally. Alright, I gotta go. This is Zager, reminding you, don't trust anybody. Not even me. The only thing you're in charge of are the thoughts crashing around in your head. Everything else is beyond your control. But there are those who believe control can be rebranded, repackaged as participation, and that by doing this, the people will fall in line. See, they believe our actions can be made predictable, predetermined. They think they're God. They play the part, but they're nothing like God. You know, they do, however, share a thing or two with the devil. Our fearless leader here in Metamorphosis, for example, like the devil, he goes by many names. Sir, Treglazov, Headmaster, Overseer. He's never met a man whose will he didn't try to bend the way a prism bends light, or break a man the way the gauchos break a horse. But the more he wraps the reins tighter in his small, meaty, sweaty little fists, the more they slip through his fingers. Because the Overseer, he doesn't know that a man cannot be tamed. A man cannot be controlled. And to drive a man toward domestication is to drive him over the edge, as my ex-wives can attest to. And man, beyond that cliff is pure chaos. Endless, terrifying, and honest. Chaos is a plain dealer. Now, the Overseer has a slight obsession with purity, if you haven't noticed, but control ain't pure. It's oily and unctuous and slithery and full of deceit and lies. Now, chaos, well, that's as pure as mountain spring water, as right as rain. The old man is oil, and I'm water, so it's no wonder we don't mix so well. So I say, it's time we give our fearless leader a taste of real purity. Right? Let's rain down chaos in this place and wash away all the lies. This is Zager reminding you, don't trust anyone. Not even me. I got a message for the Prizrak. To all you ghosts sulking around these halls, I got something to say. It's not your fault. You all been sold the same bill of goods by His Majesty King Treglazov. This place, this whole place, is just one big chessboard, and all the pieces are pawns. Yeah, Derringer. Even you. The Overseer will junk you like a disposable razor as soon as your edges start to dull. You think I'm lying to you? You think because you're a loyalist and not some sawdust-eating prole that you earned a little carte blanche? Well, think again. Enjoy the afterlife, chumps. Maybe they have the internet in hell. If it's my hell, they do. Let's face it, you signed up for this mess because you thought you didn't have a choice. Or that there'd be some nice perks at least. But you can only feel up so many little old ladies in wheelchairs before the shine wears off. Whatever brought you to this place, whatever it took to get you on board, you signed that dotted line in blood, didn't you? You should have read the fine print. Because a Treglazov contract is binding. Literally. And let's talk for a minute about the job itself. Getting worked up every time the threat level rises, hitting little kids, recalibration. Does it make you feel like more of a man? I don't want to get all sour grapes here. I said I don't blame you, and I don't, truthfully. So I'm here to offer you a way out. And I don't mean at the end of a rope, neither. You know, living in crawl spaces has taught me to always keep an eye out for an escape route. So here's yours. Revolt. Revolt! Turn your rage and despair into something productive, and bring me the head of King Treglazov! And you better free yourselves, because, well, he sure won't. And in the meantime, I'll be here. I should probably clean up the place a little. Make some space for that severed head. This is Zager, saying don't trust anyone. Not even me. Zager here. Gonna try a different format tonight. We're gonna... Hey! Hey! Sit. No. Just sit there. It's fine. It's all gonna be fine. All right, we're gonna switch things up a bit, and yours truly is gonna conduct an interview. You may know my first guest from such crimes against humanity as the recalibration of innocent children and the rape and murder of privacy. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big Zager Radio Hour welcome to one of the Arc Prizrak from Terminus Level 2. What? I can't understand. What? Oh, right, yeah, sorry. Here. Yeah, sorry about that. It pulls off the skin sometimes. Okay, so you're here, and you're here. It's a big show, so, introduce yourself. What's your name? Come on, say something. What's your name?
Your mother. That is a terrible name. Your parents must have been horrible people. Okay, just stop. It's okay. Hey, it's okay. Dude, seriously, you're embarrassing me. Stop inching away from the mic. I can't hear you when you do that.
Okay. My first question for you, sir. Who are the pre-cows? Huh? Are they clones? Some kind of genetic experiment? Triglarzov's illegitimate kids?
What? I don't know. I don't have any association with the pre-cows.
No association, huh? That's funny because I caught you red-handed beating up a little boy, and yet you're saying no association.
That boy.
Yeah.
3W. He stole a uniform. He was armed.
He was 95 pounds. He's a scared kid. Huh? You want to tell me why Derringer and the lot of you are so worried about one of the pre-cows jumping off this little merry-go-round?
It's for the protection.
Right? How's that exactly? Huh? This is not going well at all. Do you want some coffee?
Stop it! Answer my question!
This is how an interview works. You've got to say things, dummy. Look. Did you piss your pants? Oh, my God, you did. Okay, well, I guess I won't be borrowing your uniform after all.
Please just stop.
Okay,
Please.
hang on. Just... Okay. Well, I think that's about all the time we have for today. Next week we'll do a call-in show. So, Zager out. Dude, so unprofessional. You can always find a crime. That's their motto. That's their mantra. They tattoo it to the inside of their eyelids. You can always find a crime, and it's true. You can find almost anything if you look hard enough. But you know, the one thing you'll never find, no matter how long you search for it, is the end of a good conspiracy. Just when you think you caught the beast by the tail, you round a corner and discover it just keeps going. It's never ending. It's all tail. And while you're gunning further and further down the rabbit hole, they're watching you. They're waiting for you to slip up, forget to rewind, run a red light, or play your T-Rex bootleg too loud after 10 p.m., which you only did because your ex-wife won't shut up about you not having a square job like all her friends' husbands with their starch white collars and their paisley ties. Carol! But my point is this. You think you're onto them. They're onto you. You try to track them, follow them, find out their dirty little business. And that's just an open invitation for them to find out yours. So what am I saying? What am I saying? Am I saying you shouldn't pay attention? No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, be smart. When you tail a suspect, you don't follow too close. If the winds change, they smell you coming up behind them. I'm telling you, you got to be smart if you want to unravel a good conspiracy. So rule number 1, don't ask questions, at least not out loud or to anyone that's alive. Rule number 2, pretend you don't give a shit. See them dump a body in the marsh, act like it's no big thing. And rule number 3, Rule number 3. Rules 1 and 2. If you don't ask questions, you'll never learn the truth. And if you look the other way when bad happens, just get away with it. Best thing you can do is to make a scene. Make a mess of things. Look like a screw-up. Once they've written you off as a joke, go be smart. You can't break a few eggs without making an omelet. Just don't let them know you learned how to cook. This is Zager. And I'm telling you, don't trust anyone. Not even yourself.
One of the Prizrek's tasers.
Oh, bugger. Do you hear me? Hello, the both of you. My name is Matty, and I'll be your tour guide tonight. Are you back at the terminus yet? Go ahead and choose one of the 2 server wings, Atlantic or Pacific. We'll reconvene when you get there.
Data keeps best when chilled.
Confirm all poets lost to hardship. Go south 1 degree.
Alright kids, you're on the right track. Work your way through there to the server room and mind the Prizrak. They've sworn an oath to protect the terminus, even though they haven't a clue what it is.
Why is it so cold?
Mark 8, 7.
Welcome to my domain. See anything you like. Sorry to see you go.
Check in.
P0 here.
Sounds good.
53 feet. 56.9497 inches.
Going into Becca's pockets. Nice.
Chariots.
It's quiet tonight.
Indefinite radical adjustment to unenamored declination 7. Chiliastic condition.
The arc suits are effective in protecting their wearer against taser strikes, but their Achilles heel is their lack of face protection, which makes them vulnerable to pepper spray.
Pepper spray here. An old Zager cassette.
Welcome to my domain. Sorry to see you go.
Wholesale cyber auction commencing in 3 minutes.
Clear.
Mark 7.
What's yours is mine.
The Overseer is a glutton for raw data. He's already cleaned his own plate. Now he's eating off yours, mine, and everyone you've ever known.
Command and conquer.
Is this what we're looking for?
Good, you're there. That priapic metaphor you see in front of you is the Atlantic server. Have your friend access it.
What's happening?
Good, you've awakened it. Be a dear and switch it on. Metamorphosis is so gloomy this time of year. Let's get out and explore the world, shall we? I wonder what the weather's like in David Bowen's hometown of Chattanooga, Tennessee. Select that location on the map. Found it.
Where are you? Once again, I find myself sitting here, alone, talking to a computer with no one on the other side. David, I don't know what to do. I spent $14 on this microphone so that we could talk. I don't know where you are. I haven't heard from you in weeks. You said you would be able to call every day. June is having a really rough time at school, and Libby has impetigo, and Dr. Carter says we could get it. If you have a doctor there, please go see him. I don't want you to get anyone else sick. You could be really contagious, and it's worse if you get it as an adult.
Nice. That could be useful. What else can you find?
Can I help?
No, sir. This is your last home-cooked meal for a while, and you're going to sit right there and not lift a finger.
That I can do.
I hope they feed you decently. Can't have you wasting away on me.
I'm sure they'll feed us. Are you worried about me?
Always.
This is a great opportunity, Les.
If it's so great, why didn't Mitchell sign up too?
Beth's family is loaded. Mitch doesn't have to take every job comes his way. I'm gonna miss you.
I'm making buttermilk pie.
You hear what I just said?
Yeah, I heard you. That reminds me. When you get to where you're going, check your gray carry-on. I left you a surprise.
Did you now? Well, I should warn you. This place I'm going, they have strict rules about contraband. Especially contraband of a pornographic nature.
Relax. They're tasteful.
Then I should have no problem smuggling them in.
Brilliant. Keep searching, you two.
Oh, hey, Mitchell. I didn't see your truck outside.
David, your wife picked me up on the way home from the supermarket. I hope you don't mind. I took your last beer.
No, that's all right.
Hey, what you got there? Popping pills?
Huh? Oh, right. No, Libby's sick. Some kind of infection.
That's a shame.
Yeah, she's fine. These things ain't cheap, though. And I find out today they aren't covered by our plan. Pretty much the perfect cap to a week. I don't know if Leslie told you, but we're pretty upside down on the mortgage. Gotten enough late notices we could wallpaper the living room with them.
I'm sorry to hear that. Anything I can do?
Nah. You've bailed us out enough times. Can't ask you again. There's just no work right now.
Oh, man. Hey, what if I told you I might have a job for you? You're gonna have to travel, but the pay is real good.
You kidding? I'll commute to the moon and back if it means we can save this house.
You've got a nose for this. What else can we grab?
Hello?
Mitchell? Hey, it's
Leslie.
Leslie, yeah.
What's up?
Sorry,
Hey, don't be sorry. What's going on, darling?
We're in a lot of trouble.
What kind of trouble?
I don't know how we're going to be able to buy groceries for the week. David isn't responding to my calls. It's like he dropped off the face of the earth. The check he was supposed to send last Thursday didn't arrive, and now I don't.
Hey, it's all right. We'll figure something out.
Anything I can do to repay you.
We'll figure something out.
Thank you. You've always been such a good friend to David. And me.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you come over to the house tonight and we'll make this all okay?
Oh, I thought Beth said you were out of town.
Oh, well, yeah, Beth's going to her sister's for the weekend, but, hey, I'll be here. What'd you like for dinner tonight? I'll pick us up something, and I'll get us a bottle. You still drinking Irish Gold?
Oh, I shouldn't. I have to be up early tomorrow.
No. You come over and relax and have a drink with me. We'll make this okay. Don't you worry, darling. We'll figure this all out.
We're close. Let's find just a bit more.
Mom? June! Did we forget how to knock? Sorry. Jeez. Shut the door. Now, let's try that again.
Mom, may I please come in?
You may.
What are you doing?
Helping your father pack a suitcase.
What did you just stick in there?
None of your business. Did you finish doing your homework?
Yes. Mom, is Daddy joining a cult?
Of course not.
But this boss guy, Treglazov, he sounds like he's running a cult.
I'm sure it's not that bad.
Do not talk about our fearless leader that way.
Seriously, Dad?
Hey, listen to me, Junebug. I am not joining a cult. I admit this seems a little weird, but this is a great opportunity for our family. There's a lot of money in this job. It's private security. This is no different than when I went to work at JL National. You remember?
That was in Akron, Ohio. This is like halfway around the world.
Yeah, it's a little bit further, but we need the money. Don't worry. I don't care one bit about this guy's belief system, and neither should you. If this Treglazov turns out to be as crazy as he looks, I'll just leave. I'll turn around and come right home. I promise.
We should have enough to make this Prizrak disappear. Let's conjure a little journalistic magic. We're here to build a case against the Prizrak David Bowen. The full story, replete with scandalous quotes and damning photos. Select some audio or an image to get started. Nothing worse than a sharp image of a fuzzy concept. Let's pick the most incriminating photo we can. We have the photo. Choose a soundbite with some real bite.
I don't care one bit about this guy's belief system, and neither should you.
But this boss guy, Treglazov, he sounds like he's running a cult.
Well, I should warn you. This place I'm going, they have strict rules about contraband. Then I should have no problem smuggling them in.
You could be really contagious, and it's worse if you get it as an adult.
Well, I should warn you. This place I'm going, they have strict rules about contraband.
This quote's not a strong match for that image. Try something else. If David didn't want his words used against him, he shouldn't have opened his big mouth in the first place.
But this boss guy, Treglazov.
Well, then I should have no problem.
You could be really contagious, and it's worse if you get it as an adult.
That's worthy of a Pulitzer right there. Let's send this story to print. Would you care to be credited for this scoop? Credit given where credit's due. David Bowen will see your name atop this article, provided his eyes aren't swollen shut this time tomorrow.
Between you and me, I don't feel comfortable with this. Those poor people.
Don't be such a pill. We just take what we need and ignore their tales of hardship. At least I do. If you get off on every sordid detail, well, that's your problem. Now, we've got one more server to go. Let's get to the other side of Terminus.
Rack checking in.
Repeat transmission. Comply with the nuisance.
Quiet for that. Check in.
Last initial. Repeat transmission.
I see water down there. It occurs to me I don't know how to swim.
Keep moving and stay out of trouble.
inhumane. Come back anytime.
That's more than I can carry.
Quiet tonight.
Mark 3. Repeat transmission. Watch the skies for electromagnetic disciples.
Going in for the steel. Nice. They won't find me in here.
Chariots Obscura.
Where's Reckoning? I think he sees me.
Definite radical adjustment. Unannounced explanation 7, 4, 3. Last initial, R.
Pepper spray here.
Quiet night. Cruise rack checking in.
9113 inches.
Better raise the threat level.
Let go of me! Let me go!
I've captured the subject.
last declination.
I should be safe here.
Inoxography.
I hope they can't see me here.
Inoxography. Mark 4, 3. West, 118 degrees.
Let's see what he's carrying. Got it.
Make preparations for the Alabaster Man. Resolved by Mark 3. Make preparations for the Alabaster Man. Watch the southeast sky above the Perseus Gap.
My battery was getting low. Can't carry anymore.
Welcome to my domain. Leaving so soon.
Heading our way now.
Increase the threat level.
Let go of me! Let's go for the steel. I got something. We're here.
Splendid. Access the server as before and we'll get started.
Threat level is returning to normal.
The Prisrak Edwin Chung hails from Shenzhen, China. Select that access point on the map. Yep, that's it.
要吃早饭吗？
我不饿。
我可以做粥。然后你应该出去走走，我会帮你清理好。
不用了，
我来清理吧。出去吧，出去走走。艾迪文，艾迪文，停一下，听我说，把笔放下来，只要1秒钟。
抱歉，没事。我不知道我应该要怎么做，我有点晕了。
会这样的，
我感觉地球引力拉不住我，轻飘飘的，可以飘出地球的感觉。我得怎么做点什么呀？要不然就要飘走了。
You're off to a good start. Keep searching.
总算安静了。我喜欢这样。我希望能更安静一点。
你不是那个意思。
刘伟以前哭一整夜，哭得烦死了。
你不是那个意思。
哪有宝宝不哭的？电影不会像这样。我们也不知道是什么原因，可能是噩梦做着，那么被什么吓到了，吓到我老婆。她以前特别担心，不过我就是讨厌她。
你还在惊吓中？
那我半辈子都在惊吓中。那我不知道。我喜欢现在的安静，不过这个城市还不够安静，我想去别的地方。
那你或许应该去吧。你或许
连这个国家也不够安静，不像我们小时候那样。我比较喜欢以前这个国家，不像现在对人大喊大叫的。
你就去让你快乐的地方吧，试上几个月。
离开这个讨厌的国家以后，我再也不会回来了。
艾迪文，嘘，拜托你小声点。
Well done. What else?
You received his manifesto?
No, I'm good.
What? Do I have your attention? You seem distracted.
Not distracted. His. The manifesto.
That's what we're talking about. Had a chance to read it yet?
Some. It's controversial.
Come again?
It's good. It's controversial, though.
Great ideas always are. You did well on your aptitude test.
The questions just made sense to me. What's the next step?
There's a boat in Victoria Harbor. Boat called Clara's Overcoat. It'll leave sharply at 9 o'clock in the morning, your time, so be sure to be early. You don't want to get left behind.
I'll be there.
Then I'll see you next Wednesday. Oh, and Mr. Dion.
Edwin.
My employer and I want to tell you how deeply sorry we are for your recent loss. In our country, accidents like the one that befell your family don't happen. Ever.
Aces. Keep looking.
"这些是什么？
他们寄给我一个礼物。
谁？
就是他们嘛，玩推片的人。
这有本书，共和国。他们给你寄了不少文件来，你都读了吗？
读了一部分。
这儿还有些医疗表格，你还没有填完呢。
他们填好的已经够多了。
艾迪文，我没有在开玩笑。这些人做事非常仔细的，甚至仔细的过分了。你看看这个，他们要你列出婴儿时期感染的每一种传染病，里面说你不这样做的话就是犯法。
然后呢？
这个表你填的不对，认真一点。艾迪文，你不了解这些人。
你说话就像我妈。
肺结核你怎么说？
我当时10岁，得的是前腹肺结核，这病不会传染的。
那么非典型性肺炎呢？你有症状，你有一次病得很重。
我不会告诉这些害怕新巨人我得过飞剑，谁会在意啊？那都是好几年前的事了。我现在好了， 我不用每打个喷嚏或者喷着脚趾头，要让这些人知道。乔治，你别那么夸张。
We're nearly there. Anything else?
艾迪文，是我到了你这儿了，东西看起来挺不错的，只是金钱数快数了。抱歉，我想我浇的水太多了。老兄，你在哪儿啊？怎么老是收到你的留言？我偷玩了你一些电子游戏，我最想玩的那个找不着了，你知道哪个吗？我真不敢相信你玩偷变这么暴力的游戏。你看到那些禁玩项目的清单了？我真想和你知道怎么把它偷过来的。不说了，我希望你找到你要的东西，然后快点回家。我今天可能一天都待在家里，空气质量指数又超过175了，街上大家又都戴上口罩。
Perfect. You've dug up enough dirt. Let's add some water and make mud. If mudslinging is an art form, then this is our canvas. This should look familiar. Select either the text or image box to begin.
离开这个讨厌的国家以后，我再也不会回来了。
我真不敢相信你玩偷变这么暴力的游戏。你看到那些禁玩项目的清单了？我真想和你知道怎么把它偷过来的。
A winning headline on your first attempt. Care to publish? Would you care to be credited for this scoop? Credit given where credit's due. The credit goes to you. It'll be your name Edwin Chung curses while he's wasting away in a metamorphosis prison. Prusrak Edwin Chung smuggles ultra-violent video game into metamorphosis. Unfortunately for poor Edwin, there are no respawns in real life.
That wasn't any easier the second time around. Every ugly detail. I feel sick to my stomach.
Your after-the-fact moral piety is tiresome. If you know a better way to kill a man without firing a shot, I'd love to hear it.
What the?
That could have been bad.
Repeat transmission.
Let's see what he's carrying. He's empty.
Comply with the nuisance.
I hope they can't see me here.
497 inches. Watch the southeast.
Bring up the threat level.
Above the Perseus Gap.
Over there.
Good idea. We can recharge here.
Welcome to my domain. Leaving so soon.
Watch the skies for electromagnetic disciples.
Reporting.
Ares 31, roger.
What do you got?
Enixography.
Well done, both of you. Head to the door marked Control. I'm just putting the finishing touches on our first article now. Should have it up over the wire shortly.
These nasty little minds, affectionately called sleepyheads, can really interrupt a Prizrak's patrol path. Something for the girl to keep in mind. I mean mind. Equip this sleep mine like any weapon in the girl's inventory. Press the set button to place it where she's standing. When a Prizrak walks over it, it's lights out for the night.
What's yours is mine.
What do you got? Check in. Nothing. Nothing going. Nothing to report.
Let's go for the steam.
Place is quiet.
This may come in handy. I'll look into this.
Dear Headmaster, by the time you read this, I will have escaped. My mind is set on it. This place of yours is pure mathematical evil. You think that we're all ones and zeros, but we're not. And more of us every day are beginning to see through your lies about the outside. Once, you had me. I believed in you. in metamorphosis. When I was a child, I dreamed of joining the Prizrak. You should have let me. Now, it's too late. If you see 390H, tell her she has my heart. I'm coming back for it someday. Sincerely, 933W. Who is it? Who is it? Hope? Hello? Is anyone there? What the... Who left this? This is not a manifesto. The propaganda machine is a well-oiled piece of hardware. Dissection rooms?
What are you doing?
Reading his manifesto.
Lights out.
What is this? Your boyfriend's mixtape?
No, sir. It's a Zager cassette. He addresses the pre-cows.
What do you mean?
The rant. Zager, on the tape. He addresses Weep personally.
Who the hell is Weep?
I mean the 933W. Do you want to listen to it? It might be useful.
Personally, I'd rather listen to Murray talk than hear whatever's on that tape.
Yes, sir.
Just bag it up.
Weep didn't need any encouragement. He had it in his mind to escape this place, long before Zager first talked about revolution.
Listen to me, Sullivan. I want you to reopen the case against 933W, the one who called himself Weep. And don't tell me again you got more important things to do. His little honeypot is wandering the halls as we speak. Catch the sparrow, and you'll coax the raven out of his nest. Provided the boy is still alive.
Welcome to my domain. What are you leaving so soon?
You and the girl have reached a part of the facility even I have never. I've heard only whispered rumors and half-truths about what I even. Hang on. I'm being called away for I hope to return shortly. Be careful out there. Cooper out.
I'll take this.
Nothing going.
Citizens of Metamorphosis, this is Matty Sade with the Morning Bell Online Edition. Tonight's breaking news concerns one of our most elite Prizrak, a man entrusted to stand watch over us, to protect us at all costs. But now, this Prizrak, Edwin Chung, is charged with possession of contraband. We at the Morning Bell Online Edition will continue our up-to-the-minute coverage as we learn more. Thank you, and watch your step.
That's strange.
Prizrak, they see me.
Going after her. I've captured the subject.
After tonight, they will travel to us. Most of it, anyway. You see, in spite of our efforts to propaganda and covert messaging,
Checking it out. Raise the threat level.
This may come in handy. The new... spreads fast in here.
Threat level is returning to normal.
What the?
Priest rack. Weapons. Help!
That was weird.
Did we make it through?
It would seem so. This concludes our tour for the evening. Did I mention you exit through the gift shop? Go to the door marked Sanctuary. My gift to you is the prompt arrest of Edwin Chung and David Bowen. You're welcome.
Brave Prizrak, relieved to be alive. New details leaked in kidnapping plot.
Again, don't worry about how you're presented. We control the narrative. You just describe your experience to me.
Okay, so... Like I thought I heard something suspicious outside the reading room.
Suspicious how?
Suspicious, like... I don't know, like it was talking.
Like someone talking to themselves?
Yeah, and I'd known from our briefings that Zager's crazy and he talks to himself a lot, so I thought, maybe it could be him.
I see. I'd like to ask you about something else.
I know what you're going to ask me.
There's a rumor.
Absolutely not.
Not even a little. It's a natural human
Look,
reaction.
if anyone in that room pissed themselves, it was Zager when he saw I'd broken free.
I'm not accusing anyone of anything.
No, I'm done. This interview's over.
I see the lynch mob still milling about down there.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. I apologize for whatever I'm accused of. I'm sorry. Please, just send me home.
Ain't apologizing.
I don't even know what I did.
You brought contagion to Metamorphosis. What about you? What do you have to say for yourself? Smart man. You could learn something from this man.
They could be here all night. Huh. I have an idea. Gwen, it's Matthew.
Miss Say, to what do I owe this pleasure?
Is this a bad time?
Not at all. Just had to step out of the confessional box.
Well, when you finish down there, come see me. I have some sins of my own I'd like to confess.
Yeah, I'll, give me that. What are we still doing here, huh? Come on, people. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Get these two delinquents down to processing. No. You stay here. Man this post. There's still a pre-cal at large. Can't have it getting up to the garden.
Oh, I should have expected the changing of the guard. Okay, no problem. We'll just give this new Prizrak a dose of the same medicine. I'll scan his ID number, and the two of you head to the room marked Dissection 1. We'll surveil his private quarters, see if we can't find something incriminating in there.
Going through there until that Prizrak is out of the way. I'm not going through there until that Prizrak is out of the way. I'm not going through there until that Prizrak is out of the way.
We'll need something more compelling than contraband or criticism. Bring the hammer down swiftly. Frame this Prizrak for tasing Mireille. After all, someone did it. Who's to say it wasn't him? Access the monitor. I'll log you in.
Attention! At ease. Hello, young man. May I come in?
Yes, sir.
How are you finding your new surroundings?
Very accommodating, sir.
I see you have been outfitted with the Prizrak arsenal.
Yes, sir.
In dealing with cargo, as precious as the precals, it is important to maintain a gentle hand, hence these more encouraging instruments. Oh, this is a fine taser you have. Good deterrent to fits of rebellion, wouldn't you say?
Yes, sir.
Do not lose it. And never, ever turn it toward your superiors.
Good find. You're old hat at this by now.
Hey, Mom, it's me. I don't know what time it is where you are, because I don't even know where I am. I'm calling you from the satellite phone Uncle Connor gave me. You were right. I should have listened to you. This whole thing, this place, I get it now. There's order in the universe, but at a cost I can't afford. I just want to leave. I just want to leave. Murray and Derringer each have an arm, and they're pulling me in opposite directions. I had a dream where they actually did this, and then fought each other with my torn off limbs. I should shut up. I love you. I miss you. I miss the earth. I don't even consider this place to be part of it. Bye.
That one could come in handy. What else?
Hey man, you working tonight?
Nope. AM library. What's up?
Nothing.
Oh yeah, just come on in, why don't you?
Can I borrow this?
What, my D4 comic? Hell no, I'm reading it.
You're not reading it right now. I'll trade you the sandwich.
That's a horrible trade. And get that out of my room. You're spilling mustard spill on the floor.
Fair enough. Hey, did you get that email from Derringer?
What email?
Check it out.
Derringer email. No, I don't see anything here.
Right on. I guess he didn't CC you. Anyway, I'll get out of your hair. Later.
Later. Oh, damn it. Took my comic.
Keep digging.
All of these must be taken down. Especially this one. What a vulgar display.
It's just a poster.
It celebrates a behavior the overseer resolutely prohibits.
It's a liquor advertisement. Derringer lets me have it up.
Derringer does not make the rules. He merely enforces them. Poorly, I may add.
I'm keeping it.
Do not test me.
It's my identity.
You have no identity. You have been misinformed. You have no personality we care to know. No name we care to speak. In time you may earn these things. But for now you remain a blank canvas, as do these walls.
I really hate that woman.
Fabulous. Let's get to work. We'll have you to the surface in no time. This one should go quickly, as you're now well versed in the language of character assassination. A Prizrak attacked Mireille. Make me believe it was this one.
Oh, damn it. Took my comic.
I really hate that woman. I just want to leave.
Very accommodating, sir.
I just want to leave.
That cock won't fight. You'll need to choose a different photo for the quotation.
Oh, damn it. Took my comic.
This image doesn't gel with that quote. Let's change one or both elements and try again. That cock won't fight. You'll need to choose a different photo for the quotation. This image doesn't gel with that quote. Let's change one or both elements and try again.
I just want to leave.
The picture doesn't complement the soundbite well enough, I'm afraid. A Prizrak with a taser, hardly shocking. But maybe we can turn it into a smoking gun. The quote doesn't ring true in the context of that photo. Try changing it up. Let's clean the slate and do this again. This image doesn't gel with that quote. Let's change one or both elements and try again. I actually like that poster, but the three of us know who wouldn't.
Oh, damn it. Took my comic.
I really hate that woman.
Not strong enough. The quote and the image are incompatible, I'm afraid. Frankly, I never liked Mireille, and I'm glad someone knocked her down a peg. But as they say, no good deed goes unpunished. Or in our case, unpublished. Mireille Prideaux's attacker caught red-handed. Well, perhaps not red-handed, but soon enough anyway. Head back to Sanctuary and grab a pair of front row seats. I'm calling this one into Derringer personally. Expect the arrest to go down any minute. Derringer will be here any second. Get in the vent and wait for the Prizrak to get dragged away kicking and screaming.
I understand, but it doesn't do us a whole lot of good now. Shut the siren off already. I can't hear myself think. Is everyone out to ruin me? Oh, you got to be kidding.
What are you waiting for? Now's your chance! Go!
Did you know? Did you know? I give up. I give up.
I'm walking to you now. Are you there?
Not quite. I'm gonna need more time. We should be talking about what? Over.
I agree. But then I don't have my phone, do I? As if it wasn't enough to tase me, you had to give the pre-cal my only means of communication.
Technically, I didn't give it to her. Over.
Technically, you're an over.
Look, I had to jam. Where is he anyway?
How would I know? I was unconscious.
Stay on this channel. I'll see you at noon. Over and out.
Watch your step.
If she doesn't want them, we'll take them. We're not gonna steal, but if she doesn't want them... I have a key. I have a funny key. They'll be disappointed. We cannot stay here. They left us something else, too. Hello? can open it with a funny key. It fits! We won!
My gate! Our gate! Yes, sir. You are right.
You broke the key! You broke the key of the lock!
No, she broke it.
You make a mess of things!
Yes, sir.
Do you want to be here forever?
No, sir.
I am disappointed.
Yes, I know you are, and I apologize.
Pick this up!
Yes, sir.
Pick this up now! You know what the captain says.
Clean garden, clean conscience, sir.
Do not let this happen again!
No, sir.
Do not let this happen again!
No, sir.
Do you wish to see the light of day?
Yes, sir, I do.
Another way out of here.
Welcome, old friend, to my domain, a land lit by moonlight and sodden by rain. The girl you are guiding will need your assistance to conquer the giant's most dreadful resistance. But your omni-view powers were sadly corrupted back when her escape was last interrupted. Though do not despair, for you have one ability which may set her free of this evil facility. Her phone is equipped with the means to record the data I seek and prodigiously hoard. That shovel before you was left by the giant. If you scan it for me, I would be most compliant. The knowledge it yields is absolute treasure. We'll look out for each other, measure for measure.
I wish to discuss something. Where is that steamroller of yours?
Mama? In the office. He sleeps most hours of the day.
If something unfortunate were to compromise our research in any way, and this goes for both of you, I want you to execute Directive 95.
Is the arrival at risk? Are we expecting an attack, sir?
I expect nothing, but I anticipate everything. If this zone is boarded by any government agency, or if we are aggressed by terrorist action, you will carry out 95. Understood? Dr. Amash, you look sour.
It is... Sir, I am afraid I cannot personally execute such a directive.
Dr. Perez.
We are scientists.
Then you will enlist the skill set of someone or something that is willing to break a mirror for metamorphosis. Do you know of someone like this?
We do, sir. When he wakes up, we will explain it to him.
I wish to discuss something. Where is that steamroller of yours?
Mama?
That gate was a dead end, but there may be a door somewhere in this graveyard that we can explore. For here in God's acre, where souls come to rot, is a way to the next world, and X marks the spot.
Theoretically of DNA is that you could store the total world information, which is 1.8 petabytes, at least in 2011, in about 4 cups of DNA.
I like this. That grave looks fresh.
Stephen Dardanning, former editor of the Evening Standard, is gone. And with him, a legacy people around here would just as soon forget. I've written my share of obits over the years, but this one's left me with a double clove hitch in my gut. And it isn't because I've been asked to memorialize a man I've never met. I am effectively replacing him. I am sitting in his office now, reclining in his squeaky old chair.
Carry on.
We should respect the dead.
5 bells in the morning watch. Haven't seen a thing.
Oh, I keep finding you here.
No.
What is the matter?
Nothing. I was tending to...
You must quit spinning your wheels here. It is bad for your work.
It was our first.
I understand. But I am telling you this as your friend. This could get you in trouble. What do they think when they see you here?
Why would they be watching?
They are always watching. Derringer monitors the water in the moat.
Oh, that false crisis. In my country, too, there is a water crisis.
Abal, do not get political on me.
Terminus drinks more water than all the mirrors combined.
You're changing the subject. Have any of the mirrors died of thirst? Did this one here die of thirst? Look, I'm telling you. If they see you mourning them in this way, it will not be good for you.
How do you survive all of this?
Abba, I make it a point not to look directly at them. If I do that, I will see my own reflection. I have trained myself to stare just over their heads when I speak to them. You asked me how I survive? I took the idea of a person I hate, and I practiced very hard at becoming him.
Good night for Fowlies. About. We'll change our tack.
I guess they're waiting for someone new to die.
Don't ask questions.
Another broken mirror.
What did I say? Just keep digging. I will be back.
You asked too many questions. Yes, sir. You are right. The captain hears the question you didn't ask.
Who are you talking to, Mama?
No one, sir.
Stop digging. I said stop. Did something happen to a mirror?
Did it?
Did you break another mirror?
No, sir, I did not. Maybe I did. No, I surely did not.
Climb out of there. Get up.
I didn't tell you to stop digging.
But I...
Killed another one?
No, sir, I did not.
Calm down, both of you. It's for Octavo.
The librarian. He's dead?
He will be.
We all die someday. Except for the captain.
Shut up!
life to thousands.
It's not stealing if nobody wants it, right?
Because we have the address, we know where it goes back, so once we sequence everything, we're able to reconstruct what the original message that you're encoding or digital information that you were encoding in there.
Be careful, sir. That is poisonous.
Yes, Mammoth, I know that. Above.
Yes, sir. He knows.
One of the female mirrors is having an issue I think you may be better suited for.
I will be right there.
Why is all of this out?
I'm extracting toxin.
Why?
Because I want to know.
Are you making a weapon?
Why would you say something like that?
I am merely considering who we work for.
You're being paranoid.
Occupational hazard.
All I am saying is if something happens, I hope you rescue your two-legged children before your six-legged ones.
Of course! You're being insane, Abal. Besides, nothing is going to happen to us. You know that. Abal?
Of course.
Say, if my bees die, so do your precious flowers.
The desert rose is renowned for surviving in adverse conditions. I am sure they can live without your colony.
My bees make honey. What do your flowers yield?
Death. The roots are quite toxic, you know.
Therein lies the difference between you and me, Abal. As a hobbyist, I don't delight myself with pain and suffering.
You do not have to. As an occupation, your bees are content to do it for you.
We could use these to open the door with the chains on
Who's in here? Hear you. You left these. Don't be so careless. Yes, sir.
While the girl's fearful cries should not go unheeded, the giant has taken the item we needed. So pilfer the pockets of that aimless brute, but be wary of bees as you steal back the loot.
Worm, parcel, and serve.
Let's go in for the steal. I got something.
Looks above board. We'll see it better in the light of day.
Overseer, how may I help you, sir?
Oh, please don't get up. I am actually looking for Dr. Peretz.
I believe he is reading to the mirrors.
Reading? They received that sort of stimulation then?
Only very recently. It is your manifesto.
Our manifesto.
Of course.
Is this yours?
I am sorry I did not inform you that I would be bringing a radio.
It is okay.
I do not use it anymore.
Why is that?
Mammoth. He gets upset. He heard me tell Gnome, Dr. Peretz, that the radio waves cut through our brains. They are invisible signals. Mammoth did not like that. And once he has an idea in his head, it is difficult to get rid of it.
I see. I would like you to start using the radio again. But only when Mammoth is around.
Sir?
Yes. Yes, I will watch from that feed, whenever he enters the room.
What is the scientific purpose of this?
You said Dr. Peretz was with the mirrors. I think I will go see him now.
Yes, sir.
see it better in the light of day. Keep your holy stone handy, sir. Gonna get you.
We now can confirm what I had been fearing. This giant was born with exceptional hearing. The girl must walk slowly when he is around, or he will most surely pick up on the sound. To add to the sting of his brutal attack, the giant has taken his bolt cutters back. The girl must retrieve them when she has the chance, then abscond to the graveyard so we can advance.